Hey everyone, welcome to season 2. This is episode 15 of Where's That Bar Cart? I'm one of your hosts, Nick Dury. Alongside me, as always, is
Daryl Purvis.
2023 Monty Scott.
Oh, is a new model. He's oh my god. What do we have to look forward to out of the new Monty?
Oh, what do we have to look forward to? Continued tenacity and
Temerity?
Oh, I'm bringing temerity this year too. This is the year of temerity. That's what everyone's drawn it up to. That's what even Oprah said. It's the year of temerity.
We've got a great guest, one of the simply best comedians, most original voices in terms of stand-up comics, I would say, in the entire country. Buddy of ours. I don't know if you guys have ever played golf with this guest.
I definitely have. I play with him in Niagara Falls.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah,
we did the tournament that time.
We did that tournament. It was us and Comedy Records own Barry Taylor, the four of us in a scramble. And I didn't know Garrett played golf, so I was very surprised when he was smashing her down the fairway,
Damn.
Yeah, he's quite good for a guy. I don't think he plays a lot, but he knows what he's doing out there.
Hey, he strikes the ball with authority.
He really does.
That's quite the foursome. You four. There must have been some laughs that day.
Yeah, I'm sure there were. All I remember, it was a Sunday. It was a 3.5 hour drive to Niagara.
Yeah, right.
So that's really what stood out for me in that day.
Yeah, we had some delays. I was driving, but I wasn't driving slow. There was delays. I didn't just take my time on a Sunday drive.
Yeah, I can't picture you doing that.
No, not you.
But we were actually late for the shotgun start.
That's so funny because I also played in that tournament one year. Comedy Records own Barry Taylor was picking me up in St. Catharines. Long story, but I was in St. Catharines. He was picking me up. He was so late that we missed the entire tournament and just played a twosome, not even best ball. At the end of the round, Mark's like, "So you didn't even record a score?" I was like, "No, we just played around the golf, just the two of us." So yeah,
wow,
that's a good one.
Maybe the weak link here is Barry Taylor.
It could be. I mean,
although he was in the car, I mean, he was doing everything he needed to do. He was sitting there.
Sure.
I don't see how he would have interrupted things. And maybe we should have gotten to think about clearer roads. If you believe in the secret or whatnot, maybe Barry was fucking up secret-wise. He had to,
Yeah, I think that's we learned a lesson. Never play a golf tournament on a Sunday morning in Niagara when you're coming from Toronto.
Exactly.
In the summer.
I don't think we've said Garrett's last name. It's Garrett Jamieson is our guest this week. Fantastic comedian, was just featured on the Comedy Records Christmas album. Is that right? Or at least he did. Was he on the Jack Armstrong?
Yeah, the album with Jack Armstrong and Comedy Records Christmas, and he's a big part of it.
I would say probably one of the top selling Christmas records of 2022 in Canada.
Sure. I would think.
I'm guessing so. I don't know what Bublé was doing, but
no. Well, I mean, yeah. Gowan, maybe he put out something or something, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's Strange Animal 2, Christmas. Yeah. Christmas Animal.
The reindeer editions.
Yeah.
You're a strange reindeer. That's what I know.
That's what we know. Or Criminal Minds Christmas.
I always loved that I think he titled one of his albums You Can Call Me Lawrence.
Yeah, that was actually probably his best one.
Yeah.
It was an acoustic one.
What a name for an album.
Yeah.
There's some temerity there. Naming your album You Can Call Me Lawrence.
Well, but he was trying to rebrand himself as Lawrence Gowan. I believe. Right. And so what easier way than to just say, here's my album, you're gonna call me Lawrence, all right? You sons of bitches. No more just this Gowan. No more making fun of me because I'm 1980s Gowan. I am now Mr. Lawrence Gowan.
What a way to go.
It's amazing we don't keep climbing up the rankings of golf podcasts. Like, our content is always so on point. I was being sarcastic.
You don't think the Paige Spear or whatever her name is talking about Gowan? You don't think?
We all talk about Gowan. Yeah, TikTok is filled with Gowan stuff.
Most of it golf related, strangely.
Yeah, golf related Gowan stuff, 100% for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. It's funny that he switched to Lawrence. You can call me Lawrence because I'm like when Lawrence Fishburne tried to switch his name to Lawrence from Larry. My buddy wasn't having it. He said, "No, he's still Larry to me." He's like, "Larry, where are you hiding, Larry?"
Does your buddy actually know Lawrence Fishburne?
No, he was just yelling.
So
at
he
him
was never gonna have to call him Larry.
Yeah, he was not called him Lawrence. He just could not. The temerity to change your name from Larry to Lawrence was too much for my buddy.
It would be a lot to ask.
Buddy Ed. Maybe I should insist on calling him. See, he wanted to be called Edward, maybe, but he knew he couldn't switch.
Edward, your buddy's named Edward?
My buddy's named Ed. I don't know if it's Edward, but I mean, maybe he wanted to switch. Maybe he's jealous. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll never know.
We will never know that. I mean, surely we will never know that.
I'm surprised you have another friend who's not named Nick. Monty might lead the world in friends named Nick.
Yeah.
I'm up there. I got to be up there. I got to be higher than average. I got to be in the top 10.
Wonder if any of them want to be called Nicholas. That'd be nice. You can call me Nicholas from now on.
Call you Nicholas?
No,
That'll be
Nicholas Dury. Nicholas Dury is what we're going to call him from now on.
the name of my first comedy album. You can call me Nicholas.
I thought
Saint
Daryl,
Nicholas to keep it your Christmas album.
yeah, there you go. Stay Christmas. I thought Daryl just took the bold move to change his name to Nicholas. You'd have Nicholas and then Nick, and I was like, no, I'm just confused.
Seems oddly random and confusing.
My
It's
family,
aggressive.
My family wouldn't have it. We're all D's. That's our thing, right? That's
a
that's
deal.
what makes us different from everybody.
Yeah,
Sure.
you guys made a pact.
Well, we didn't. Our parents did.
Yeah, well, I know another family of D's actually as well.
Yeah,
Hmm.
We're probably not related.
I would imagine not. I mean,
If their first names are all D.
yeah, first names are all D as well. But they had the same plan. The only letter I ever heard of that people go all one letter. D's.
Interesting.
Yeah. I wonder about the Gowans if they're all L's.
No, he tried to step away with the G, but
Well, anyway, we have a great guest for you today. I think you're really going to enjoy him. Very funny man.
A lot of laughs.
Winnipeg's favorite son, Mr. Lawrence Garrett Jamieson.
Enjoy, everyone. Garrett, before you logged in, we were talking about. I think I'm the only one on the call who's not played golf with you.
Okay.
You have played a round of golf with these two fine gentlemen at the in St. Catharines.
Yeah.
Do you have recollections of this?
I do have recollections of this. There was a tournament.
I hope he brings the drive up.
Yeah.
It took 3.5 hours to get there, whatever it was.
It took a long time to get there, and then I don't remember anything of the actual game.
Yeah.
But I do remember we all won prizes after.
Oh, really? That's
did
nice.
someone win a popcorn maker?
Barry may have, or you may have. I don't know, but yeah, I got a picture of Barry holding up possibly a popcorn maker.
Yeah, Barry held it up like he won the championship, the heavyweight title of the world. he held it above everybody.
Screaming, Adrian.
Yeah.
We did it, Adrian.
Yeah, it was incredible. It was a pretty big acceptance anyway.
Oh yeah, everyone won a prize. It was one of the best tournaments I think I've ever been to.
It was good times. Yeah, we had a great time.
But you don't remember the game at all.
I don't remember the exact game at all. I couldn't describe the golf course. I do have video of us all taking a different shot from a tee off from that particular game, but I do not remember anything about the actual game.
Do you have do you have a good catalog of videos? You just going through videos? Like I got video on that. I'm like, I can't believe you remember that.
Well, no, because I posted it on Instagram.
Yeah, I think
believe.
he posted it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
So there's proof. There's proof that we were golfing together.
Well, I believe you. I just can't remember. I can't remember any videos I ever take. Maybe I have video.
Oh no, I remember every single video I've ever taken.
Or I thought you were maybe writing it down, or I don't know. You're cataloging it.
Behind the camera,
photographic.
there's a chart of every video on the wall.
And I'm always connecting the dots.
I always tell these guys partway through when we're doing this podcast, I'm like, let's go to the video. And then there's no video. It's like I'm bluffing every time. I'm wrong.
The video bluff all the time.
Let's go to the video. And I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, no, I'm sorry, we don't have video.
Roll that video about the thing I'm talking about right now.
Karate school. Let's go to the video.
Sorry, I've been kicked in the head a few times.
Took a real kick in that night.
But Daryl was saying he was somehow somewhat surprised at your ability, like that you're a good player. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. I don't know how you take
No,
it.
it wasn't an insult. I just say I didn't know you played golf. It never came up in conversation between us. So I was very surprised when he was good.
Oh yeah, no one ever thinks that I'm good at sports, but
Yeah, you're
but,
sneaky good.
yeah, that's my beneficial, I think.
How's your karate?
Oh, you should see me kick in the new year.
Probably not bad. I bet you if you went to a karate school for New Year's, you'd be like he wouldn't be out of place at all. Like doing some katas and shit, and he'd be like, he does a better kata than you'd think.
Oh, is that a middle-aged white man fighting kids? He fits right in. Yeah,
He's doing great.
Have you ever done a spin kick? That's been a theme of season 2. Has spin kicking ever been part of your repertoire?
My repertoire in a fight?
Sure.
Never in a fight, but I have spun kick.
Really?
Yeah. Even I have good grammar. Check that out. I spun kick.
Do you have video? Do you have video of that spin kick?
I definitely have a video of that spin kick.
I love the caveat that in a fight, because that takes a lot to spin kick in a fight.
Oh, I know, like to have that kind of confidence to turn your back on your opponent for that instant second. You're just gonna get knocked out.
Let me set this up. Put the knife down while I get ready to spin.
Yeah, stay back.
Wait, it's easier to start a fight with a spin kick. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, because no one's expecting it. That's the thing. It's the least expected. They're
Especially
like, oh, this guy's turning away from me, and then wham, right to the face.
Especially if he's like, well, this guy's going into the cupboard to get some sugar. Then now's the time. Now's the spin kick.
Then he came back with the spice.
No, it's a So you don't deserve to be underestimated for, athletically. Why? Not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair.
What do you chalk that up to? Why do you think that is?
It's maybe because I don't talk about sports at all. Maybe that's what it is. Like a lot of people will, they assume that, he's not talking about sports, probably no good at sports. And then when sports play come involved, oh my God, because I'm competitive in a way. Like when it comes to golf, definitely not competitive. I could care less. I just want to be good enough to not be the one who's duffing all the balls and constantly looking for his balls and like, the one dragging everyone down.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's a noble pursuit.
Yeah, right. I just want to be good enough.
Yeah.
How old were you when you first started playing?
Probably about 6.
Wow, that's young. In Winnipeg.
In Manitoba. Yeah.
In Manitoba.
Yeah, like a place where my parents had a trailer. There was a golf course there. In fact, I'll probably talk about it during this podcast. More so. But yeah, there's a golf course there that you could buy like a membership for the summer for the kids. So I was the kid at the time. And
at 6, you were a kid.
I was a kid. I was at 6 years old. I was, get this, still a child. Yes.
But probably nobody knew that because you didn't talk about it.
No, yeah, that's the thing is like everyone always assumed I was an adult, but then they're like, oh my God, this kid's a kid.
To be fair, you were huge for 6.
Oh my God, I was like, you'd confuse me for 7 for sure. But yeah, there was a golf course and like for kids, I guess memberships, it was like $40. So my parents just got that. So we would babysit ourselves on the course.
Yeah,
like for the summer, $40.
Yeah, for a year past, but in Manitoba, I don't know if you know this, it snows most of it and the course closes down. so really it was only for the summer, but they didn't say it was just a summer thing. It said year membership.
Yeah, so you weren't going back for drinks at the clubhouse in the winter as a 6-year-old.
As a 6-year-old that looked like he could have been 18, I definitely could have. Can I get a gin and cream soda?
Did you teach yourself? Did you teach yourself how to play, or did you get lessons?
No, my dad taught me how to play, then just being out there on the course. You get the yell. He'd yell at me to be like, "Keep your head down," right? Keep your head down. Watch the ball. All that stuff. Yeah.
How good? Did you get good like right away?
No. I was I was pitiful for a long time, but I got decent, I would say. Like I'm not a professional by any stretch. And my cousin, he became a professional, I believe.
Really?
Like he took the course in Edmonton or something to become a pro golfer. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He didn't follow through with it, which, by the way, important golf tip: follow through.
Huge.
What did he end up becoming instead?
A real estate agent, now a mailman.
The way you were telling that story, it just seemed like you might have lost track of him. Like, he went to be a pro golfer. I wonder what happened.
Even just that, like mentioning the fact that he still kind of kept it in the field, because like when houses, clubhouse, selling houses, right?
Yeah.
And mailmen, they walk everywhere carrying a bag. So,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when I see my mailman, I'm thinking Jordan Spieth right away. I'm like, look, they both walk.
Hey, dude, you love carrying heavy things and walking long distances? You can either be a mailman or a golf pro.
Or a caddy. You're a caddy? Yeah, that's what they are. They're in training to be caddies, every mail person.
Same job, really.
Keep your head down.
Keep your head down. Watch the dogs. Stay away from the dogs.
Don't go out of bounds.
Yeah, can't be over in the shrubs.
And then putting the ball into the ball wash is a lot like delivering mail.
Yes, even close the thing.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
like he was trained to be a mailman. He's got golf training. He's like a monk.
Does he tell you that sometimes? He's like, in a way, I did stay a pro golfer.
No, he doesn't talk to me. No, I'm just kidding. No, we don't talk about that.
Did you always have, you say you're not competitive with golf. Was there a time when you were competitive? Like, would you get upset? Would you try to get like really good at golf?
No, never. Golf to me is like kind of like life. Like you get upset, I think, with yourself if you're not hitting the ball properly.
Mhm.
But I'd never go like, I shot, 3 over on this one when I should have only been, par.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, like I don't get mad. I don't really get mad on the course. I might get frustrated a little, but I'm never like those people that just shuts down and like head down and angry, chewing on his golf tee.
Well, you're an even-tempered man.
Yeah, what do you get angry about in life?
Oh, in life, stupidity, I guess. If I add at the end wrong, I'm like, I'm such an idiot. But it's 7 + 5 + 8. I don't know. I get more mad with my I get more mad at the scorecard than anything.
You should have been counting down.
That's the thing, is I got to learn how to count down properly. I got to go to more New Year's parties.
That's the only way to do it. I mean, you could practice on your own, I suppose.
I mean, I could sit there every night, set an alarm for 10:50, 9:50, right now, and 10, 9, 8. You guys know how to count down. 7, 6. Then there's 5. You got a 4, 3. Then there's the other ones.
You really want to really test yourself. Start 20 seconds before.
Oh, I'll tell you.
I have been practicing, and I just want to use this podcast to show you guys that I can count down.
This is either gonna be our best podcast ever or our most hated. This is where we lose everybody.
Like, what the hell is he talking about? All I learned to do is count down on this podcast.
Well, I gotta tell you guys, I've been counting down from 40 when I wake up every day, and it's improved my mental acuity incredibly.
Really?
Oh,
Why do you do that?
Oh, just to stay sharp.
I do Wordle when I wake up.
Well, that's incredible. You're on a path to become a doctor.
or a mailman.
Yeah.
You got a shot at either. You pick your choice.
Yeah, either one. You're dealing with letters. Wordle or mailman. I deal with letters.
Or doctor.
Doctor.
You have cancer. C-A-N-C-E.
Yeah.
How long do I have to live?
Yeah.
Let's count
1,
down.
2, 3.
Can't spell
This is our worst podcast yet.
can't spell cancer with all the letters.
Oh my, yeah. Well, it's true. You can't. There's a few letters. If you were missing an R, an N, and by the way, RNs, great nurses. That's you know what I'm talking about.
Are you Kaiser associating this podcast? You're just going for word association.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going off the cuff. But speaking of which, yeah, no,
I was at a barbershop quartet in Pickett. What was it? Poughkeepsie, Illinois.
where's Poughkeepsie?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the map. You'd have to give me a map of Illinois for me to pick out.
You could just find it just on the map. You'd be able to find it.
Yeah. Well, I mean a labeled map.
Well, the listeners are going to be Illinois. But yeah, do you have any questions for me? I got some golf answers.
You got some golf anecdotes ready to go?
Yeah, I'm just ready.
Oh my God, what is your best score ever? Or do you even care about that? Do you remember?
I don't remember offhand, but it's probably shooting 1 under par, I'm assuming.
Wow.
It's about that. Yeah.
On a hole or on 18 holes?
On so like maybe an eagle is my best.
No, I mean cumulatively, like for a round of golf, what is the score that you've shot?
Probably that comes to mind is either parring or 1 over, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
or
so
1
you are a
under
good
even.
golfer.
Yeah. It's randomly, like on average, I'm shooting in the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did
But
you
you were
play
playing a
golf
lot
this
then.
past summer?
This past summer, I played a couple times. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the 90s kind of thing?
Yeah, it was like sitting in the mid 90s, low 90s.
Was your father a good golfer since he taught you?
He's actually he's really good. Like on the Jamieson side, they're all pretty good avid golfers. They're decent. Yeah, they all have they'd always shoot 40s, low 40s. Like he'd always shoot, like I always remember him shooting like 41, 42 kind of thing.
Consistent.
Yeah, very consistent. Whereas I'm in the 50s to late 40s. Yeah.
That's nice how you counted down there.
I'm telling you numbers now. Go back to the numbers. But that was probably my my lowest. Lowest I'd say. When I was at my lowest, I was at my peak. You know what I mean?
That's golf.
That's golf for you.
That's alcoholism as well.
True.
Oh, on the court, yeah. When I was at my lowest, I was really pounding them back.
Go ahead.
Do you have any goals, like ever, like get serious about it, or ever like try to learn to get better?
Not as of yet, but I did read Alice Cooper's autobiography, and that was a really good book as far as where I don't know if you've read it, but it's one chapter of his rock and roll life and then one chapter of his golf life.
Oh.
And you can take when he says golf, you can attribute to any personal hobby or artistic endeavor, which was it's a pretty great book. I would highly recommend it. But yeah, I think I would if there was a course readily available to me, I think I would take it more seriously now, I'm assuming. But yeah, since I live in downtown Toronto, it's not like I can practice all too often.
I gotta ask about your golf attire or your approach to golf attire. Do you take attire seriously? Is this something that you'll buy? Because we were talking on my other podcast about it, just the way you look, just how funny you are, just in general, and you like to do funny things. I kind of could see if you said you have zany golf outfits, that wouldn't surprise me.
No, I don't have. Yeah, I don't look like an 1890s, oil tycoon going to hit the links or something, or a Scottish sheep farmer. I almost said sleep farmer, but a Scottish sheep farmer. Like hitting the links. I think my golf attire, I do try to respect, obviously wearing pants. Mm-hmm. That's a one, right? And then a button up. I do try to wear the button up.
Yeah.
If I'm just literally, not to use a putting around kind of thing, I will wear like a a black shirt and shorts. But if it's like a classier golf course, I will try to dress appropriately. Like this past summer, I bought a button-up shirt, and it was this nice, like kind of like powder pink shirt, but it had a pineapple on it.
Nice.
Right? Yeah, it sounds nice. And then someone's like, the pineapple is the symbol for swinging, and I was like, oh, great. So here I am trying to be professional, and it turns out like I'm just looking to have sex with somebody's wife.
Maybe they meant golf swinging.
Yeah, that's exactly it, right? Hey, you into swinging? Yeah, I hit the links once in a while. Like, what is this guy talking about?
Yeah,
I'm trying
sure,
to offer
I
up
wouldn't
this guy
mind
my
banging your
wife.
wife.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
hitting a quick round.
Yeah, I'm getting around, and I don't see any reason I can't bang your wife. Takes it in stride, Garrett. That's the they can't throw you off with that.
No, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So I do dress appropriately, I think.
Golf shoes?
When I'm back home, when I'm here, I don't have them. So
Okay.
I try to wear the grippiest running shoes I have.
Yeah, that works. The way they make golf shoes now, that works. What about clubs? Are you big into clubs or not?
Yeah, I don't want anything with too much whip. I hate those ones.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, when someone's like Monty was like, hey, try my driver. I'm like, I hate this so much because like I'm already through and the club is just hitting the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was one of my old drivers. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, it's too much whip. I don't like that. So I do like a firm, sturdy shaft. And then
we still talking about swinging?
I don't know what we're doing right now. But yeah, I do like a good sweet spot.
We worked so hard to build up this podcast, and now just all in one, we've lost every listener.
That's so good.
No, well, they weren't they commenting that they wanted more swinging discussion on our show?
Nah,
I thought I read a few of those comments. I don't know.
I don't think we get comments.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Maybe that was in my own head. I don't know.
It probably was in your own head when you're counting back from 40 or whatever you do in the morning.
Yeah.
1,
That's what
2, yeah. 38, 35. You know what? We need more comments. 38, 33.
Let's talk about swinging more often.
I think Garrett just started to count down when he gets up because he just went 1, 2, 30,
Yeah.
35.
I was technically counting down from minus 30. Once it passed 0, it sounds like I'm counting up, but really I'm still counting down from the negative.
Yeah, it's actually more challenging to count down non-sequentially because then you have to get all the numbers. Do you remember which one you said last?
I know that's the toughest part about memory.
It's
Same
more
with
like a puzzle.
Yeah, counting strokes is very difficult sometimes. Like, do you ever forget how many you've shot, and then you have to go back and try to remember where you were?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
I know.
Well, sometimes I'm just like, I think it was a 4.
So if you look at Monty's scorecard, it says T4.
Yeah, it's always T4.
Yeah, I think 4.
Give me another 4 on that.
Like I saw you take 8 swings.
Yeah. Well, if you're watching, if you're keeping count, then you keep count.
Yeah, then you tell me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What about driving ranges? Are you a big driving range guy? Do you like going to the driving range and practice? If you're about to play a round of golf, do you want to hit the range or do you just hit the first tee?
Do warming up? No, I don't warm up. I do like taking practice, like the putting green.
Yep.
Yeah. The putting green I think is the most invaluable one. The driving range, I think you get into the swing of things as the game goes on. Or like a quick warm up, I guess. But I do go to the driving range once in a while and just hit some buckets of balls, and because it is fun to just kind of hit the guy in the cart.
Yeah.
That's what I do. They give you a target out there and the guy's moving, and it's about shooting where he's going to be.
Have you ever done any golf related comedy? Like, have you ever done like comedy at golf tournaments or anything like that? And as such, have you written golf material ever?
I try to think of golf material. I think, yeah, golf material. I came up with a movie idea that's golf related.
I would love to
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
this.
Okay, so this is my idea, so no one take this. As of whatever date it is. But yeah, do you know, have you ever heard of a skins game?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. You know of this thing called the
Oh, this
skins
is gonna
game,
be another
right?
swinging joke. I can feel it.
Yeah.
It's going to be called Shirts and Skins.
Yeah. Shirts and foreskins. The
I think it was Monty say, I think I had a foreskin.
but they so also Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dante's Inferno. There's a group of four. They go to this golf club, golf course, and then their caddy is Virgil, and yeah, they have to play against, get this, the devil. Yeah, yeah. And so each 9 layers or 9 holes is based off of a different layer in Dante's Inferno.
Wow.
Yeah, and so it's all over this guy's soul. I don't know why he's challenging the devil to sell his soul. Maybe he wants something in his life, but yeah. So in the end, does he win or does he lose his soul to damnation? But either way, each hole would be like a fantasy golf range or golf hole.
In terms of casting, like, who have you envisioned as playing our hero?
You'd probably Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah.
Someone very plain. The main guy's got to be kind of plain, but still hold his own for funny. The other ones can be wacky characters, like his shithead friends. Can I say shithead?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So his S-head friends.
We would prefer shit H.
Yes, shit H friends. We don't say head. We don't say head.
Don't say head on this podcast, man.
Yeah. But yeah, in that there'd be a lot of like golf puns, golf jokes. Yeah, obviously, and then also a lot of hell jokes and damnation jokes and such.
Sure.
Yeah,
It sounds great. Do we have a title?
Yeah.
Do we have a working title?
the back 9 layers of hell.
That's a great title.
Thank you.
If there's any investors out there who want to get in early, I think all of our listeners who have a ton of money and are still
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah, who haven't checked out 14 minutes ago.
All of our
Is that how long it's
listeners, all of our listeners who are willing to underwrite a movie, any or partially underwrite a movie, any of you guys? Well,
We can-
An honest appeal. We're crowdsourcing now.
Yeah,
You
we
know
can
what,
go on for
I-
a round of golf and then seal a deal.
I might suggest Jason Statham for the lead in that.
Oh.
Get him running too. I don't know.
You want to make this an action movie?
not
Monty's
really.
going in a whole different direction.
Yeah.
No, not even a different theme. Just Jason Statham. I think if you get him talking as much accent as possible, it'll be more confusing in general.
Is that your directing style?
Yeah, poor
accent.
Garrett just came out here to do a golf podcast, and Monty's giving him notes.
Yeah.
Well, hey, listen, if we're gonna get the first round of financing is almost complete. So
Just launched a Kickstarter just now as this podcast is going on.
yeah, if we can get Statham attached to this thing, it's gone. It's taken off.
Well, we could probably get Alice Cooper to be in it.
Oh,
He could
that would be
probably be. He could probably be Satan.
Oh, he'd like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Speaking of him, I wanted to ask earlier, what was your biggest golf takeaway from his book?
Biggest golf takeaway was literally like forgetting everything about life when you're on the course. Like his whole thing is like, now it's the time to like shut your mind off and meditate. And like he tells about not getting mad and not getting happy. Just you're just there to play. And each shot is its own unique shot. So like, and it doesn't matter what you did just before. Just like comedy, every joke that you just told, it doesn't matter what your next. It does kind of matter, but it doesn't.
Sure.
Matter. Yeah, like you could tell the best joke. One get a huge pop, and the next one you're like, this one's also going to be just as good, and you flub it, and there's no reaction.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you ever played golf in any sort of pressurized like situation or environment?
Well, the tournaments like with Daryl and Monty.
Yeah. Do you feel pressure? Like, do you put pressure on yourself?
You just want to do well.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like I know I'm not good enough to be winning a tournament.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like Hempstead where he's probably hyper focused and very aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
But me, I'm like, I'm not good enough to be the best, but I know I'm better than, I just don't want to be the worst, right? I just want to be somewhere in the middle. Maybe my goals then are to make the longest drive during that one, or the longest putt, or if it's I guess a best ball tournament, that one you just like, I love best balls just simply because, this is my time to shine. We do have to use the worst, someone from each shot kind of thing. Yeah, I do love best ball. Best ball is probably my favorite tournament.
Yeah, that's the white meat of golf.
Yes. I don't know what that means, but yes, exactly.
But I'll agree with it.
Oh yeah, just well, you're just taking the gravy. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of times people consider the white meat the premium meat there.
It's dry.
Yeah,
it's too dry.
Yeah,
I think best ball is more the dark meat then. Now that we're saying it, because it allows you the time to drink and have fun.
Yeah,
not worry
many
about the
people
pounds
prefer the dark meat. You're true. That's right.
Yeah, it's the best.
But point is, it's the premium without all the worrying.
Yes,
it's just about making good shots, and you forget about the other shots.
Yeah, exactly. I like shotgun. Also, speaking of shots, shotgun tournaments, they can be fun, but I hate starting at like hole 6, and then having to end at hole 5, and then walk all the way back to the clubhouse. That's probably the worst one. I hate shotgun starts, but I get why they do it. Makes sense. But best ball is that's the way to go. That's
well, if you're in a shotgun tournament, they shouldn't make you walk anywhere. You should have at least a cart. So that's more of a mailman complaint, really. Is like I got to walk all the way.
Is it because do you say shotgun tournaments you need a cart because you're always calling shotgun? Shotgun
could be. You should always be able to call shotgun at a shotgun tournament.
Yeah.
You can't have a tournament that give you like an old bicycle.
No, they can't. But they should. They should call it the bicycle tournament.
Bicycle tournament. I'm like, listen, we saved on carts, but we got bicycles. They're not very useful at all. But
I don't like this.
And on that note, should we start the part 5?
We're never gonna have a punnier podcast ever than this. This is great. Yeah, let's do Monty. You want to introduce the par 5?
I have misplaced my bicycle on one of these holes, but I believe this is the par 5.
Excellent. Garrett, what is your favorite golf course?
My favorite one, I did mention it already, and it's a Pleasant Valley Golf Course in Manitoba. That's my favorite one. I know that one inside and out pretty much. And that's the one that I grew up on. I'll go back to play. It's nostalgic. It's you kind of feel like home. You're in the middle of a valley in Manitoba, and it's very picturesque and very serene and peaceful.
Nice. Is it, are we talking like a par 72? Like par 5s, par 3s, par 4s?
Yeah. Like it's a par, like the opening hole is a long straight par 5 with a water hazard around the green at the end. So it kicks out, and then the second 2 are par 3s. Then you go into par 4s and a dog leg, and then kind of a hit through a bush next to a farmer's field for another par 4. And then there's another dog leg, and it's over top of a creek. And then the next one there's a lot of dog legs now that I think about it. There's another dog leg, and then the last 2, there's a long straightaway par 5s. Yeah,
I hate to ask like such an obvious question, but what's the mosquito factor like in playing this course? Is because it's in a valley? I gotta imagine it's even worse.
Well, there's the thing is like during a hot summer day, no mosquitoes unless you put your ball into the bush and you have to go traipsing through the woods. So that gives you more incentive not to screw up because itch,
Where exactly in Manitoba is this? Like what areas? We're talking south, central?
We're talking western Manitoba. So it's located about near Highway 5 and I believe Highway 223. Roughly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all the Manitoba road enthusiasts that are listening, big moment.
Well, big moment. Yeah. Well, like most golf courses in the prairies, and I don't know like the rest of the world, but a lot of them are started by farmers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they have a lot of land, and then they're like, you know what? I could probably make more money instead of harvesting grain. I could get money from golfers.
Sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Uh,
At some
okay.
point, you'd be like, you know what? Fuck this buckwheat.
I don't think they grow buckwheat, but yeah, I think it's just regular wheat.
All right. Well, sure, Garrett. I don't know all about Highway 21. I don't know exactly what they're growing over by there.
Oh my God, it's a lot of flax and mustard seed. You got a lot of mustard seed, and like looking out at the flax when it's blowing, looks almost like an ocean or a small body of water.
Really?
It's very nice. You should really check it out. There's also cattle roaming around.
We should check this on the big Where's That Bar Cart golf tour next summer.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Nick, roll the video.
Yeah, roll the.
Oh, geez. We don't have it, guys.
I don't know. I'm going to try to keep us on track. I don't know if you have any golf aspirations ever, but other than Augusta or St. Andrews or Pebble Beach, is there what is the one golf course you'd really like to play?
It doesn't exist. Is
Really?
the one. So yeah, either the Back Nine Layers of Hell, which is coming out next year. Check that out. But honestly, like,
I like that it's coming out, but you haven't cast Sudeikis yet.
I haven't casted it yet, but don't worry, we'll get it. We'll get a person together and film this. But I think any one of those, those fantasy calendars, like I had to look up the guy's name, but Bud Chapman. He paints fantasy golf. Yeah, like you've seen them many times.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're fantasy golf courses. Like there'll be like like waterfalls and a volcano, and like you're shooting on top of a mountain amongst fog. I think that would be my ideal, but they don't exist. If I could be maybe in the metaverse, who knows?
Metaverse, we need you.
We need you to make us a golf course and incorporate Bud Chapman if you could.
And if you have any money to put into towards a movie, we would need that too.
That would be also wonderful. We can screen the movie in the metaverse at one of our courses.
Okay, so you're playing one of these fantasy courses, and you can put together your ideal foursome. Anyone alive or dead, but no professional tour players. And you're playing one of these volcano type courses with waterfalls.
Well, it all depends on what because like the golf course or the time that you're hanging out there can be used for multiple reasons, right? Whether you're just playing golf or maybe trying to solidify a business deal or get financial advice. So if that's the case, if it was financial advice and that, I'd probably get Warren Buffett, Shaq, Steve Jobs, and John DeLorean.
I feel like that's one too many. I'm doing some quick math.
Oh, including
I'm counting down.
You've excluded yourself from this, but
okay, so I guess I would be involved, but I'll get rid of Warren Buffett then. Get him out there. I'm not gonna be waiting around for Warren Buffett to,
yeah, he doesn't look like a fast golfer.
Yeah, no, he looked like he's using old irons too.
He's using wooden irons.
You've turned this question in such a weird way because you're also imagining what your goal would be, and it's financial advice, right?
Yeah, it's financial advice, or if I'm going with enlightenment or spiritual meaning, the classic Buddha, Alan Watts, Voltaire, and Neil deGrasse Tyson. Once again, I left myself out, so I would get rid of Alan Watts.
We're almost at the point where we're forming another foursome of just people you've thrown out.
Yeah,
from the cuts,
the rejects.
Yeah,
I'd like to make another foursome called the Rejects, please.
The devil's rejects of Garrett's foursomes.
The final one would be. The last one that I would choose is if it's just to have fun out on the golf course. Any one of my friends, and I know that sounds silly, but like honestly, it's the best time golfing with your buddies. I mean, I can golf with strangers if you want me to, if you force me to, but I would rather golf with my buddies, and you just have the best time out there. You're basically walking in a park, kind of kicking a stone down the highway is basically what it is.
Great.
Yeah.
Any comedian friends that you've played with? Besides Daryl and Monty?
So besides Daryl and Monty, Danny Polischuk, Jared Campbell, pretty much the whole Winnipeg comedy scene.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's Barry Taylor, golfed with him. Yeah. I've golfed with a few.
I like just your friends. You got no cuts on that one because it's just that's the
yeah. As long as they're a good time and they're not taking the golf game seriously, like serious enough so it might be their own. But if they're like forcing it on themselves, like getting frustrated with you, I'm like that.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah.
Great.
No, and anytime that you're just drinking, possibly doing some kind of substance as well, that's always a fun time.
What is your substance of choice?
It can vary. One time I was golfing with one of the guys from Winnipeg, and he was in the foursome in front, and we were like, it was a tournament, and we came up, and he was just teeing off, and he hit the ball, and the ball went straight into the air, right? And I'm like, what'd you use there? A pitching wedge instead of a wood, right? And the guy looks at me, and he looked at me angrily, and then he slams down his club. And I was like, that was a weird reaction from him. Then I realized he was high on mushrooms. And so he was probably wondering if he actually used an iron or a wood.
I thought you were going to say that I realized it was Warren Buffett, and he realized it wasn't my friend.
Yeah.
We're not even playing together.
And then I was hanging out with Warren Buffett for a while. Anyway, I'm friends with Warren Buffett. He's driven the same golf cart since 1988.
Excellent segue. What is your on a hot summer day? You're in southwestern Manitoba. The bar cart comes along. What are you ordering from the bar cart?
Well, when I was a child of 6, it probably would have been a Pepsi to collect some Pepsi points
Or a cream soda.
Yeah, when I got to the age of
what are you buying with those Pepsi points?
a Discman, most likely. I'm trying to get that Discman.
Still trying to get those Pepsi points.
Yeah, I need. Or a Harrier fighter jet. That was the other one.
Oh yeah.
But I think, then probably when I was, in my 20s, probably would be a beer, obviously a cold beer, but now a seltzer, like a wine, not a wine seltzer, a vodka seltzer. Something maybe like White Claw. I don't know if I'm allowed to put brands out there.
Sure.
Yeah. No,
Okay. Yeah. I drank this social I think it's called a Social Light, which is a great name for it. Yeah. And they have a cream soda flavor. That's top notch. And that would be good on because it's not sweet, right? It's flavorful, and you can probably drink, a million.
Yeah.
And you're feeling all right. You're hydrated.
Was this in Manitoba or is this in Ontario that you got this Social?
The Social Light was in Ontario, but I'd have to, export some to Manitoba. But I don't know what they have. It would be some seltzer, maybe a Bud Light seltzer or a White Claw. Most likely a White Claw if they got that.
Nice.
Matches my White Glove. Yeah, one White Claw, one White Glove.
I'm already wearing a white glove. I might as well have a white claw.
Yeah, give me a claw with that glove.
The fourth question is around emotions on the golf course, but clearly you don't really, that's actually a very positive relationship you have with golf. You don't get upset, you don't get frustrated. But have you ever seen someone super angry on the golf course?
Oh yeah. My first experience is just watching my dad golf.
Oh
yeah. He once, I believe, started off. I don't know if it was the beginning of the game, but he started off a hole being +7. Where like he shoots one, the ball goes off. He's like, God damn it, Larry! Right? Like you get mad at himself.
Whoa! Your father's name is Larry or Lawrence?
Yeah, Larry. His middle name is Leonard. Larry Leonard, and his last name is Jamieson. Larry Leonard Jamieson. So LLJ, LL Cool J, right there.
LLJ. That's
yeah.
Wow. Cool name.
So he would get so mad at himself, but he'd be like, God, yeah. He's like, God damn it, Larry, you're such an asshole, you stupid ass, right? Like he'd always call himself a stupid asshole, and like, one ball goes way off, and then he's like frustrated, tees up another one, it goes off out of bounds. He's like, and starts. But that's probably the maddest I've seen. My dad, my cousin, who wanted to become a professional golf player. He was worried about his handicaps and all this stuff for the longest time. and he's teeing up. We distracted him and replaced his ball with one of those exploding golf balls. And usually pranks are kind of funny, right? But he was at an age where he was trying so hard at golf that he got mad, where he, like, when kids like get mad and scream and then start crying. It was it was one of those moments where it's like, because we ruined his handicap. It's like, you could just pretend this didn't happen.
It'd be a hilarious prank if you put something that exploded in his mailbag.
I was gonna say, that's what probably broke him.
Yeah, letter bombs.
Well, he went from golfing to the beginning of Saving Private Ryan. And so he was just like, geez, I didn't sign up for this. I got PTSD now. The things are exploding everywhere. Everywhere I look, there's explosions.
There's bombs going off.
See, Jason Statham could be in this movie.
There's definitely got to be a prank ball with Satan for sure that throws him off his game.
Yeah.
Final question, Garrett. Your favorite golf moment? This is either something you've experienced, something you watched on TV. What is your best golf memory?
A personal memory. I got a personal one and one that didn't happen to me. So personal memory, my favorite one for sure was, and it has nothing really to do with golf, but it does, but it has nothing to do with so my cousin, he's on number 7, we've all been there, Pleasant Valley, number 7, right? Yeah. And he hits the ball, roll the tape, roll number
off Highway
7,
223.
Yeah. So the ball goes up and it hits a tree, and then his ball bounces out. And then when we go collect the ball, it was a different ball. So what had happened was his ball knocked another ball out, and his ball got stuck. And then he's now within. So I'm like, what are the odds of that? So I remember that as being like a 1 in a million kind of thing.
Yeah.
How did he take that? Was he
in the
upset?
ass? He took it.
If he's worried about his handicap, he must have lost his mind.
Yeah. Oh no, this was another cousin who didn't care. Yeah, this was not the same guy. Yeah.
There was no explosion involved in this. Like they should have
I wish
and
now that it had happened
blew
to
up the whole
guy.
tree.
Yeah. Well, the tree now probably still has my cousin's ball in it to this day, I'm assuming. That tree was struck by lightning, and anyway, it might have
knocked another lightning out of the tree.
Yeah. Exactly. It knocked another lightning out. Someone else got struck. We live in a comedic time zone in Manitoba.
Over by Highway 21 there.
Yeah, it is the back 9 layers of hell coming up next year. And then a funny story that didn't happen to me, but it was my uncle and my avi, or grandfather. And he shot his ball. It went out of bounds, or like into like kind of the rough. And my uncle is looking for the ball, and my avi is looking for the ball. And my avi's like, "Oh, I found it over here," right? And then my uncle's like, "Wait a minute, I think I found your ball over here." And he goes, "No, that's mine. I found mine here." Right. And then he's like, "How do you know that's mine?" And my uncle picks it up, and it's got his initials on it, right? So it's like, he's like, "It has your initials on it, so this is your ball." And he's like, no, I must have lost that last week. That's a last week ball." So, my grandfather was lying. So that's my favorite story about lying. And being too proud to admit that, my uncle found the ball.
My last week ball.
Yeah, that's probably from my last week when I was here and I lost a ball somewhere in that area.
So is that his son that found the ball then?
Son-in-law.
Oh,
so
son-in-law.
now,
Such a weird relationship now that you just found out your father-in-law's a cheat.
And he's like, "Oh God, yeah, he can't say anything to
that." Those are great responses. Thank you. It looks like you prepared. I think you took notes. You keep looking down at something, or you just looking down at video you have.
No, I was looking down at drawn video. I like to draw out the videos.
You do a cartoon video.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, and I'm just flipping through it.
Is there anything we didn't get to? Anything golf related that we didn't cover with you?
No, I think you covered he covered a lot, I think, with the golf. Other than if there's any golf questions you want to ask.
We would love to. I'll speak for these two, but I would love to play with you sometime next year if you would be up for that.
Yeah, buddy, that's fun.
I'm definitely up for that. One time with golfing with Monty, I don't know how much everyone in the listeners know about his life, but do they know about the staircase?
Oh, where Monty injured himself?
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. I don't know.
Can I tell the story?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell the story though.
Okay, so Monty had an accident where he fell down some stairs, hit his head, was in the hospital for a bit, but then he in recovery. And when he was well enough, he's like, "Oh, let's go golfing." And he asked me to go golfing. I'm like, "Okay, cool." He's like, "I just need you to pick up my clubs for my place." I'm like, "Where are they located?" He goes, "Downstairs. Careful though, the stairs come in hot."
Didn't want the same fate to befall you, buddy.
Thanks, man. I needed to make it to the 9 there.
Oh, that's a perfect Monty anecdote. That is ideal. My God.
Yeah, I know. I remember that now that you say. They wouldn't let me. I asked when the paramedics took me out. I did request they brought my clubs, but they wouldn't.
He just swinging around in the hospital.
Where the hell are my clubs?
Yeah, I did all 18 floors today. Those aren't holes.
You're shooting golf balls in the hospital. I'm like, yeah, I am.
On the head trauma ward of all places.
Absolute worst place to be swinging a club. That's true. I'm like, listen, if I hit 2 or 3 guys in here, it's I'm sorry.
But you also had that nurse that was taking care of you, so she could help you with your swing, I'm sure.
Yeah. Garrett was like, she kept trying to watch me pee, and I was like, this chick just likes to watch me piss, you know. And
like, I'm pretty sure she's just watching you to make sure you don't fall and hit your head. He's like, no, it's something else. I don't trust her.
I didn't trust her. I did not trust her. That's a fact. Well, she was always creeping around, but you're right. She was probably employed there.
Yeah, no, she was very much.
You think that nurse was employed by the hospital?
Yeah. It wasn't just a vigilante nurse. Just coming in.
I love your first conclusion is she probably wants to watch me piss.
She just wants to watch me pee.
She definitely did.
In his defense, he had a major head injury.
Yeah, it was true. I was a little bit scrambled. But at the same time, proofs of the pudding. She was coming in to watch me piss. But I agree, she was working there. It was not a passion project of hers.
Monty, actually, we've never talked about this injury on the pod, but in all seriousness, did your golf game get affected in either a positive or negative?
Yeah, he thinks he shoots injury? 4s now.
Yeah, all 4s. I can't keep track of any numbers, so I just write down 4s. I don't know. There's that.
Yeah, that's a big one.
I hit a 9-iron 180 yards now. I don't know why.
So your swing has gotten better.
Oh, yeah. Only the 9-iron. It's like, I don't know. It's numerical or something. It's like Tesla was working on something to do with that. 9's really hard. I don't know.
9 is a tough one. It's only divisible by 3, you know.
Yeah, it's a magical number. So I don't know. It's hard to say. Otherwise, I'm scared of bears. Really scared.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm always scared of the woods. I can barely keep my eye on the ball.
Well, that's what I think is so funny when people are golfing. One of my favorite memories with golf is usually a reoccurring issue or thing is when somebody's trying to take a swing and a goose is attacking them. Like they're just they got in the way of the goose and they're trying to like focus, but the goose is slowly creeping up, hissing at them. and that's like a common occurrence on the golf course. That everyone can relate to a goose attack.
Well,
I've never seen it, but I'm pretty sure the goose works there. That's what I
The goose just wants to watch me pee.
I'm pretty sure this goose trying to watch me piss and throw me in the lake, actually. No, they work here.
Yeah, that Canadian goose works here for sure.
I don't know. Always, I never know why we're not eating those things.
Because they're really fatty, apparently. They're really not a good meat, is what I hear.
But
then I always watch a anything British, they have their Christmas goose.
They love a goose.
I don't know what that's about.
Well, it's not a Canadian goose, though. It's a farm-raised goose, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
No, maybe that
The Canadian-
they get them on the track.
Yeah. And do you eat the whole neck? Goose?
I think it's to taste.
Like when you behead a goose, do you behead it like at the top of the neck or at the bottom?
Hey, good question.
Or somewhere in the middle?
Well, my family, we've done this. I don't know if it's just a my family thing. We used to use the goosenecks as what do you call it? Christmas crackers. When you pull on each side. But it was, it's like.
What did you get? I got a larynx again.
That's what debacle.
Did geese have larynx?
God damn it! I got an esophagus last year.
Yeah, the bylaw police were after us for eating Canada geese and like they're going out of style.
This isn't a holiday, goose.
Well, I don't know how you're going to have a hostile buffet just walking around golf courses, and we're not going to take advantage of it.
And on that note,
that was chaotic. That was great. I would have thought like a podcast. One of our guests is Garrett. I don't know if you're familiar with Damon Schritter. That was quite a chaotic one. But this was by far the most chaotic in a good way. It was great. You were fantastic. You were.
I try once in a while.
thank you for trying today.
Yeah. Even though I don't know how to read chaos, I still read it as chows. That was the most chows episode I've ever seen.
Nobody will ever read chaos again properly.
That good. If you can take one thing away, is never to read chows properly again.
That should be a good name for one of your characters, Chows. In the movie.
If it isn't chows, yeah, he's got dynamite strapped to his chest.
All right, thanks for doing this, man.
Yeah, thanks,
buddy.
buddy.
It's so great to have you on, man.
Thank you very much for having me on.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah, take
Yeah,
care.
Talk
buddy.
soon, buddy.
Well, that was Garrett. We should have been more prepared or less prepared or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we should have just next time if he's ever on again, we just write down a bunch of questions
Yeah.
beforehand, and we don't get away from those questions.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's like to hang out with him.
It
Basically,
really
if
is.
you
I would say
guys-
so. Yeah.
Yeah. So if he's in your town, go see him live. If you're watching this
Absolutely.
in Manitoba or listening to this in Manitoba, head over to that golf course next summer. Give her a go.
Get up by Highway 21 there.
Yeah, maybe. There were a lot of numbers thrown out in that episode.
It really
Yeah, it
were.
was a numerical.
It was number heavy.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for listening. I hope if you're able to play, you're playing well, and if not, hopefully it's just around the corner. Yeah.
No, that was a nice way to wrap this up.
Sure.
And if you are still listening, we appreciate you more than you can even understand.
We really do.
I mean,
Yeah.
we tried to have a somewhat serious product. I mean, not
Yeah.
serious, we try to make
We
a
do
good
try.
product.
We do try.
And sometimes
we're-
it goes off the rails, whether we want it to or not.
Well, yeah, I mean, these things happen, and I appreciate you. Probably you could imagine how much, though. It's not an infinite amount. It's not an amount you could figure it.
Monty's
easy, man.
negging the audience now.
Well, this was nothing but fun, and I was happy to be here.
Amazing. Play
Thanks
well
for
out there,
listening,
everyone.
everybody. Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody.
God bless you all.